Indigenous cultures were systematically persecuted and displaced from their land, not for what they lacked, but for what they were protecting and remembering. They were stewards. So empire wasn't just after the land, they were after the frequency buried beneath it. Colonization was a systematic, purposeful spiritual war over the planet's original eternal life blueprint, planetary grids, and key energy centers. And history will repeat itself unless we learn from the past. And that's why I'm sharing this now, because every sacred site on Earth, it's not just geographic, it's energetic. And indigenous nations didn't just live on these lands, they were in symbiotic relationship with planetary grid points, the ley lines, the temples, and Mother Earth's chakra and Stargate system. You see, whoever controls these valuable pieces of real estate controls the energy that flows in and out of Mother Earth, which can then control and scramble the DNA of humanity through these grids so humanity forgets, and then they can make up a false history. And this is why almost every single indigenous nation has been systematically displaced and colonized on purpose. They weren't just seizing gold or territory. They were hijacking access points to Earth's memory. So they teach our children in history class that Columbus sailed for gold. But eternal records show that the real target was Earth's energetic power centers and grids, particularly key sites which are called stargates, one of them which is off the coast of Sarasota, Florida, which was long stewarded by indigenous nations whose ceremonies kept the planet's energetic pulse in balance. Indigenous people carried living DNA codes of communion, how to speak with the land, the stars, the animals, and source. And these ceremonies kept the land which they were seated to protect in alignment with eternal sacred law of one, which says that we are not a part of nature, we are one with nature. We are nature, and we are all one. We are stewards with nature. So their ceremonies weren't just primitive, they were planetary maintenance rituals. To erase them was to sever humanity's connection to Earth's nervous system. So colonization was intentional displacement to dismantle planetary stewardship and to run reverse Metatronic codes into these key sacred sites, which would scramble humanity's DNA and memory, which then you can make up different stories about who humanity truly was. However, the real theft wasn't just the land, it was spiritual protocols, ancestral memory, access to multidimensional wisdom. So the future isn't about just giving land back. It's about restoring the guardianship of Earth's original frequency holders, and it's in the DNA. That begins with remembering what they were killed for knowing. We are all one, and under the law of eternal sacred law of one, the secret lies in your DNA. Every DNA strand that you accrete, a cellular memory is released, and the intron potential DNA, 98% of our DNA that scientists used to call junk, it's not junk. The right frequency reveals the memory of your time in Egypt, Atlantis, Lemuria, and also which of the original indigenous celestial human tribes you were from. And once your DNA is remembered and reactivated, you become aware of your sacred planetary stewardship. And without you even knowing it, you're going to Bali, you think it's for vacation, but you are actually assigned, and your intuition will guide you to the exact location to once again exchange your DNA codes with the land. Sacred eternal life grid work is the highest form of service that I am aware of to Mother Earth. And the end path of all spiritual paths is service, because when we share our codes and we increase the frequency of Mother Earth's chakras, it increases the frequency of the animals, the birds, and everybody living on Mother Earth. So in a free webinar, I'm going to share with you the science of how to remember who you are and how to activate the intron potential DNA. Comment webinar if you want to join, and I'll see you there.